What is up, friends? Welcome back for another episode of Better Call Saul Season 6. We are coming off a pretty monumental and heavy episode in episode 3. I don't know how we're going to be moving forward after that, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of far-reaching consequences for that, specifically with the Gus and the Mike storylines. Obviously, Nacho's experience fills in a lot of Mike's motivations in the Breaking Bad times and his relationship with Jesse. And just the more I look at that scenario with Nacho, the more I realize how perfectly written his final moments were and just how incredible of a character he was. And I really hope Michael Mando gets some recognition in some way or another for his performance. It might not happen, as I've mentioned in comments, that he's only been in 3 episodes, and I feel like usually you have to be in most of the episodes to get some sort of recognition, but everybody in the show gives powerhouse performances, and so I hope just the season as a whole gets a lot of attention because it has been amazing so far in just 3 episodes, and so I can only imagine it's going to get better as we go along somehow. It's going to be hard to top the last episode though, but amidst all the devastating Nacho material last episode, we still had Kim and Jimmy working on their plan, and so I feel like we could see a lot more with them this episode, and hopefully not ruining Howard's life too much, although they're headed down that path right now. But hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me for this episode. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, helps the video out, and of course the full-length reactions are always available ahead of time on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into episode 4. Shoot, bro, I don't like this, man. Getting Breaking Bad flashbacks to bicycles starting an episode. Well, thankfully these are adults and not a kid. That helps a bit. I like the track.
Really? Of all the colors, why would you pick that?
What do you even call that? Fire engine red?
Tomato red.
They're poor neighbors.
Who lives here? Is it something to do with Kim and Jimmy, perhaps? That's my guess.
They paid for a land survey.
Really? Where'd you hear that?
Robbie Davis, baby. I'll double check the map after I shower.
Bro, what is this? People casually chilling with semi-autos? Is this shady business, or are they here for protection?
Would you like some?
Wilson.
Dang, I'm so curious as to what that means. I'm racking my brain, but I don't think I remember who those people are. I saw in the subtitles they were Mr. and Mrs. Ryman, I think. Doesn't sound familiar. Howard always so styling. Finally get to see him up close. It's been a minute, just seen him from afar. And lock it all you want. Jimmy's still getting in there. They got the ultimate secret key.
How's it going?
Yeah, status quo. You know, humming along.
Finally get to see these appointments. I've been so curious ever since he first brought it up.
At home, things are more or less the same. It's not any worse. I guess I should be grateful for that. It's like we're deadlocked.
Oh man, unfortunately it's about to get a lot worse. Dude's just holding on right now.
You tried what we discussed?
Yes, I did. But I did have a dream.
Are we in the dream right now, or did we just cut away without learning? Oh, that explains it. Whoa, what in the world? The man is impersonating Howard. What a reveal right there. Oh my goodness, bro, this is insane. I mean, from afar, it definitely does resemble Howard. Oh, this is so fantastic from a camera work side. Are they gonna damage his car? What's the plan? Everything must be perfect, it seems. Is she here as a witness? Is something gonna go down here with the car?
Kim,
Any traffic?
Nope, straight shot down 25.
This is us.
Oh, this is an intentional meeting. I thought this was just coincidence. Oh, unless he's gonna witness the crash with Howard here. Assuming it is a crash, maybe. Is this gonna be who I think it is by chance? There's no way, right?
What are you doing? No. Hey, come on, we gotta move.
Getting a root beer.
No, we have a schedule.
I put 2 quarters in.
I can't believe it. Of all the characters they would bring back into Better Call Saul, this is one of the last ones I thought would happen. Gotta turn on my analyzing brain. What does the quarter mean? I also saw a dice on the wall, but I don't think that's anything. Although there was a 6 amidst all the other numbers.
Everything okay?
Sure.
Do we need to go over it again?
Nah.
Well, just remember, keep your feet out of the way, because I'm gonna have to leave in a hurry.
What does that mean? Is he gonna run into her by chance? They did such a good job on his look, though. It's so comical.
You're putting your money where your mouth is. I'm sure you've heard something about my son's drug problem. Gregory's struggle gave me a more, let's say, personal view of the legal system. I think you've got something here.
Oh man, so this is pretty personal for him with the drug stuff. They may be going a little too far with this.
You can't skimp on the support staff. I know that's true in our office.
This is ridiculous. They're making it look so convincing, though.
Wasn't that Howard?
I don't know, it happened so fast.
Oh, that evil smile and what a cut right there. Worked flawlessly. Surely this has to be enough for Cliff to take action, right? Oh, here we go. Of course, there'd be one hiccup. Now what do? You can't break into that car. Bro, it's so wild in those slightly far away shots. He really does look like Howard. That's crazy. But is he just gonna hope that Howard doesn't notice? Oh, jeez, man, this is gonna be cutting it too close. If he sees Jimmy here, first off, he probably won't know it's Jimmy, but that'll ruin everything they've been working for. That could not have been any closer, man. I can't believe it. If he doesn't notice, that is so lucky. Oh my gosh, the masterminds. Dude, this is brilliant. I really thought it was all gonna be messed up for a second.
Hey, listen, be careful, okay?
Okay. 5-0. That kills business for the rest of the day. Always hassling me.
I would love to see a very specific 5-0 show up, but I don't think that's a possibility right now.
Ever have any legal problems, give me a call. Anytime, no charge.
Thanks.
Hey, good on Kim taking care of her for helping out. Certainly would come in handy quite often with the people that Wendy knows, or soon will know. Oh, is this by chance connected to the tale we saw a couple episodes ago? I almost forgot about that. Oh, that was too close. Kim's starting to feel the pressure, though, of her actions.
I start scrapping with this hunk of metal. It was in deep. Like a little freaking bear, and I front of the Jag. Boom.
Definitely one thing to hear it, another to see it. It was pretty wild.
Who moves cones?
Narcissists?
So you think Cliff really bought it, huh?
If we're talking about narcissists, they're doing some somewhat narcissistic things right now, ruining his life. But that sign isn't the only thing that's in deep.
I'm doing the stall. Kind of got caught up in it, and then Cliff went for it.
What does that mean, like money?
And I think he'll deliver.
You're kidding.
Everything falling into place. Couldn't be better for him right now, which means there's probably a bad streak coming up.
Well, you know what they say. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
You think we're wicked?
What? It's just a turn of phrase. I think you're wicked hot.
Nice delivery. It's a great quote as well. Wasn't that used in True Grit? I think I remember that.
You know why you're feeling like this? Because we got away with it. It seems too good to be true. But trust me, nobody is following you. No one knows what we're doing.
That might be too much confidence. There's a lot of dangerous players out there right now. I'm also trying to keep my eyes peeled for a potential 6, but I feel like that one's going to be tricky to spot if we're keeping in line with the dice or the domino theory.
Hey, how you doing on this beautiful day?
Nice. Always very friendly.
I have a friend who could use a preliminary hearing rescheduled.
What friend?
I don't believe you two have met.
Always go into the classic routines. Is that still going to work?
What is this?
A hearing change request form.
Come on, it's me. Look, Mommy, I just graduated. I can't use a pen.
Always putting on a show. Seems their luck finally ran out. Why did everything...
Hey.
That may be reading a little too much into it, but the 2 3s on the elevator door could be something. Another quarter shot. But did somebody find out something about Jimmy? That's why they're all acting weird?
Voila. What the hell is going on?
Something got out that they don't realize.
I understand advocating for your client. I get it. But you scammed the court. You scammed the judge. And for what?
Oh, did people start talking about the Lalo situation? I didn't realize that was going to escalate so fast.
It's a lot of big talk, Bill. Prove it.
There's proving, and then there's knowing.
Great composition in that scene, and I mean, he's exactly right. Jimmy's in deep. Okay, she is absolutely being followed now. There's no doubt about it. Twice, not just luck. The guy on the left almost looked like NoHo Hank from Barry. She is bold, walking straight up to him, though.
Are you following me? What are you, APD? If you're not going to identify yourselves, then I'm calling in your plates because I feel threatened.
Man, she is bold. Does not mess around. They don't really look like typical cops or anything, so I don't feel like they're associated with police. Maybe some PIs? That was a really cool camera angle right there. I like that. Always getting creative. Never take the easy road with shots. Finally seeing all the consequences of his actions. Is it really worth it? He made his bed. Now he has to sleep in it.
I have an opening around 3:30. Great. Your name? Dante. Saul Goodman, Speedy Justice for you. I do have an opening today. Oh.
Hey, well, he's getting a lot of calls, so at least business is good for him. Socially, it may be bad, but professionally, it's working out.
Just busted him out, right?
Whoa, man, full house. Holy. I think Jimmy overbooked a bit.
You're Saul?
Yeah. And you're the guy, right?
What guy's that?
Salamanca's guy.
Yeah, and that's me.
Jeez, word travels fast. No wonder everyone called him. They all gotta think he's trustworthy in that world.
Mr. Spooge?
It's just Spooge.
Everybody else, kindly wait outside. Unless you desire spa services while you wait, it's highly recommended.
Nice. They can both get some wins here with this deal. Getting very close to the lifestyle he has in Breaking Bad here.
All done for today?
Yeah. There you go. Just keep it, Shelby.
Thanks, Kim. See you tomorrow.
Hold up. It might be nothing, but the back of the head of the person at the table looked like Mike.
They're gone.
I'm sorry?
The 2 men that were following you, they're gone.
way, man, it is Mike. I can't believe it. These two actually meet. I never would have expected it.
I'm not with the police, and as far as I know, they're not investigating either. I do know that you've been up to a few things that you probably would rather keep private.
Not anywhere near my suspicion list was Mike being behind that. That's wild. That makes me feel a bit safer.
Lalo Salamanca.
Lalo Salamanca's dead. He...
Oh, the fear sets in immediately. 5 seasons of build-up. We finally see him interact. This is great.
Most likely he'll never reach out. He's got bigger fish to fry. But in the 1,000 to 1 chance that he does.
And who do you work for?
I said I would answer anything I can.
Yeah, it's better for Kim that she doesn't know who Mike works for. Anyone who knows Gus has problems.
Go on living your lives.
I do know you. You worked in the parking booth at the courthouse. You're the attendant.
I was.
So hard to believe that's where Mike started out in this series. Kim's got a good memory. Oh, that was such a fantastic scene. Came out of nowhere, was not prepared for that. I totally forgot this was Gus's place. It had been so long, man. That's awesome we get to go here again. Out of the public eye, back to business. No wonder there was so much security here before. Man, Gus doesn't just take this kind of precaution for anybody. Lalo has really spooked him. Love the soundtrack right now. Dave Porter killing it. Feels very fitting for Gus. Jeez, this is incredible. Of course Gus would have all this down here. I love how long this take is as well. Has he had this the whole time through Breaking Bad as well? Who would have guessed? That was so cool. They could have revealed that in a much more simple way, but they always do it in the best possible way.
The man you placed in my kitchen, you told me that he had experience.
He's not there just to make French fries. I need guys in close.
He's not up to Pollo standards.
Always gotta make sure the business is looking good. This is wild that Lalo demands this much attention and firepower.
The rest of the world thinks the guy is dead.
Lalo Salamanca is alive.
And where is he?
Oh, I thought we were gonna cut to him for a second. I really do love that they have hidden him wherever he is right now. We haven't seen him for like 2.5 episodes, I feel like.
Hey.
Hey.
How was your day?
What are we doing here?
Take a look. What do you think?
Yo, this is it, isn't it? This is the spot. Let's go. Finally seeing it.
People were throwing cash retainers at me just to say Saul Goodman is their lawyer.
Because of who you represented.
That's part of it. I think I can talk the landlord into a month-to-month.
Kim looking kind of scared right now. I think she's got Lalo on her mind. At least Jimmy's happy.
It's small, and this whole place smells funny. But the courthouse is 5 blocks away. You can't get to MDC without driving past. Parking is good.
Hey, there you go. Enough pros to make it happen.
Taco Cabeza is just around the corner. Might be a diamond in the rough.
There it is. All right. Speaking of Taco Cabeza.
I'm starving.
Oh man, so insane to see the very beginnings of that office. I love that we didn't see it until season 6. They made us wait. No, that was was too fast, man. That episode flew by. I have to say, though, they're doing some great mental stuff with Lalo, because every time I hear a car or a motorcycle pass, I freak out a little bit, thinking it might be him rolling up, because knowing Vince Gilligan and Peter Gold and crew, they'll send stuff at you without warning. As far as the countdown goes, there was the 2 3s on the elevator. That's all I got, though, unless anybody else picked up on anything. I think after last episode, it was kind of necessary to have an episode here that wasn't as stressful and as high octane, and so I still loved everything that we got in this. Obviously, some fantastic reveals. Wendy, the surprise guest star, that was awesome. Love that they're bringing back so many characters, even if they're just in small roles. I don't know if we ever got a hint of a possible connection between her and a lawyer in the future who would have been Kim, but it might be something to go back and rewatch. But the Kim and Mike meeting was fantastic, and I love that they never had those two see each other. Even when Mike would deal with Jimmy, it was still separate from Kim, and so we finally got a much deserved meeting between those two, and obviously cleared up the question of who was tailing them a few episodes ago. Not quite as sinister as I was initially expecting, but could still turn bad if Lalo goes after him and those guys need to have some sort of firefight with him, which they would obviously lose, because even Gus's insane security that he has right now still doesn't feel like enough. But I wonder how many other operations we're going to see with Jimmy and Kim orchestrating stuff to make it look like Howard has this addiction and is dealing with prostitutes and stuff in front of Cliff before some action is finally taken. I don't know if he's going to talk to him as a result of this. If he doesn't, I don't know what else they could do at this point to get Cliff to confront him and maybe challenge him in court. I'm not exactly sure what the end goal is still. Hard to believe that there's only a couple episodes left in season 6, the first part here, but for the sake of my long-term enjoyment, I am kind of glad that they're splitting it up in 2 parts, as long as the second part isn't too far in the future, just so it doesn't end too fast and we can really cherish every last moment we get with this show, because it could be a long time before we see anything quite up to this quality as far as this genre specifically of TV goes. And even though we just recently lost Nacho, I can't get too calm yet, because we still could have some pretty major deaths or something of the like coming up in the future, specifically surrounding Kim, who I'm super worried about. I really hope she makes it out alive. That is, if she is truly a good person trying to help out. Obviously, there's the possibility that she is playing Jimmy and everybody else, just using him, which obviously wouldn't be good, but so many possibilities, so many different directions they could go. But hopefully you enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, really helps the videos out. And of course, full-length reactions are always available ahead of time on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But until the next episode, look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.